Hi guys, in this video I will tell you some information about your midterm test that is coming. So we will talk about the practice questions and I will tell you about the test and how I will make your grade. So you can get some information about your midterm test in this video. Okay, so this is for beginner conversation class and the exam when? So the exam time is during week 8. But Thursday, there was a holiday. So Thursday's class is week 9. So you can see Monday, if your class is Monday, then you will have the test on the 4th of May. But if you are Thursday class, it will be the 14th because it's 1 week later with the holiday. The midterm is a pair conversation test and we will use a Zoom to have the conversation. So all 3 of us, me and you and your partner, will be in the Zoom classroom together, asking questions and having a conversation. So then where we will use the Zoom meeting to take the test. I will put the code, the midterm meeting invitation in the LMS announcement, so you should click there and please join the meeting 5 minutes before your test time. Not all students will enter at 9 o'clock or at 11 o'clock. I will tell you your test time is 9:30 or your test time is 9:50. So when you know your test time, please join the meeting 5 minutes early. And in Zoom, there is something called the waiting room. So you will sit in the waiting room for a few minutes until I am finished with the people before you. And when you are next, it's your turn, I will click enter the room for you and your partner will join the room with me. But the waiting room means you will not come in when some students are taking the test. So we will just use one room and you will join the waiting room and I will say, okay, whose test time is it? Okay, student 1, student 2, join my room. So I can allow you to join the room. And then when you are done, you will log off. Okay, next student, join. Okay, so please log into the waiting room 5 minutes before your test time. Maybe we will start a little bit early if everything is going well. Okay? So we will choose our partners in the class. Maybe now you already know who your partner is. And you will have the questions. Now, the practice questions, these are the test questions. You can see the questions, but there are many questions and we don't have time to ask all of the questions. The test is only 6 minutes long, so you don't have enough time to do all of the questions. So we will choose random questions, okay? So you will tell me some number. I will take the questions and put them in front of me, and you will tell me question number 5, Professor. So I will look. Okay, question number 5. It is, what kind of fashion do you think is really strange? What kind of fashion do you think is really cool? Okay, so then you and your partner will have a conversation about this topic. Okay, so you will ask your partner, what kind of fashion do you think is really cool? And your partner will answer, oh, I like simple fashion. I like solid t-shirt and solid pants. I don't like pattern clothes very much. What next? Okay, now you can ask a follow-up question. What is your favorite color clothes? Or do you like pants, or do you like shorts, or, you can ask some follow-up question. Or the partner can say, oh, what about you? What do you think is really cool fashion? So try to think of what to say next, and we practiced follow-up questions. Remember, you have to help your partner, okay? If there is quiet, I will maybe try to help you, but it's your speaking test. So the more you speak, the better it is, right? So try to continue the conversation. Ask follow-up questions. Ask your partner, how about you? Oh, what do you think about strange clothes? What do you think about cool clothes? Okay, you can change the topic a little bit. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. So don't worry, just do your best and keep talking, okay? So then here is the grades. It's from your textbook, Unit 2, Unit 6, and Unit 7. And this paper that you are seeing now, I will put this paper on the LMS. You can download and read this paper or use Translate to understand better. So the grading rubric, you will get some points. There's 20 points. So you will get 4 points for using the textbook. Using the textbook. So for example, chapter 2 said a lot of pattern names like polka dot, striped, checked. Okay? So if I say, what kind of clothes do you like? And you say, oh, I like hoodie and jeans. It's okay. It's good English. But you didn't use any of the textbook words. So maybe your score will be like 2, okay? Use only a little from the book. So try to use the words that we learned. Use them. Tell me about polka dots. Polka dots are very strange. Or use the words from chapter 5 about what's your dream? Or it was great. Tell me about someone you met or when you found something. All of those words that we practiced from the textbook. Please use them. Okay? And then flow between partners. This is asking good follow-up questions and listen, think, speak. This is not just memorized conversation, but you listen and you are having a normal, natural conversation style. It's not like robots. Pronunciation, this is your English skill. Can I understand the words? And difficulty, this is, did you make some sentences? And did you use some vocabulary that is not just simple, not just one-word answer or two-word answers, but making sentences and using vocabulary? Okay, so that is how you will get your score. So let's look at the practice questions together as well. Here's the practice questions. So use these topics to make a conversation. Okay, so I will tell you, look at the picture. Oh, here is a picture. For example, me. It's a sweater. It's blue and I have black pants. Black pants. What are they wearing? Oh, she is wearing a blue sweater and black pants. It looks nice, but it looks very comfortable. I like these clothes. I think I will wear clothes like this. How about you? I don't like these clothes. I want to wear very fashionable and dressy clothes. I like to wear a skirt and I think the pattern is boring. I want to wear something interesting, maybe with some pattern like stripes or polka dots. Okay, so this is a way that you will make a conversation. Talk to your partner. Look at the picture. What are they wearing? Do you like it? What do you think about it? Where will you go if you are wearing these clothes? Okay, so just try to think of any follow-up questions you can. And it's okay if the topic changes a little bit when you talk, I think Professor J is working now, so she is wearing this clothes. But what if she is at home? I like to wear pajamas at home. Do you like pajamas? Oh, I love pajamas. My pajamas have teddy bears. Do you like teddy bears? I love teddy bears. That is okay. That is a normal conversation. So it's okay if the topic changes and you continue talking. That's good. Okay? All right. So let's go back to the questions. So look at the pictures. What do you think about what they are wearing? Number 2, what is your style? What kind of clothes do you like to wear? What clothes do you dislike? What styles do you never wear? And the last one, what are some styles that you think are really strange? What are some styles that you think are really cool? So, you will have one question from chapter 2, one question from chapter 6, and one question from chapter 7. If there is more time, you will have another question from chapter 2. So, it depends on time. The test is 6 minutes long. So after 6 minutes, I will say, stop, that's enough time. And it doesn't matter how many questions you answered. It only matters that you made conversations and you used the vocabulary from the textbook and made sentences. You listened to your partner and made good follow-up questions when you heard your partner's answer. Okay? So it doesn't matter how many questions. Maybe you will get number 1, maybe you will get number 2, maybe you will get number 3, maybe you will get number 4. I don't know. It depends on your choice of random number during the test time. Okay, so Unit 6 questions. What do you want to do in time expressions? So these were on page 52, the time expressions. Next week, next year, tomorrow, in 5 years, in 10 years. So what do you want to do in 5 years? What are you going to do tomorrow? So I will choose one time expression and put it in the question. So maybe it will say, what do you want to do in 10 years? Or maybe the question will be a different question. What do you want to do next year? Okay? Then, what is your dream job? Why do you want to do that? And remember, the textbook talked about the doctor will help people and change the world. So those are the kind of answers I want. Why do you want to do that? What will you be able to do when you have this job? And then, do you want to be rich someday? What will you do with the money? This is from our Flipgrid video questions, so maybe you already answered it or maybe you didn't. I think it's interesting to think about. I love money and spending money, so it's interesting to think about, oh, I will do so many things if I have enough money. And what are you going to do when the coronavirus stay-home time ends? What will you do when you can go out again? Okay? So please, on chapter 6, remember to use the vocabulary grammar. I will, I'm going to, I might, I want to. Okay, these are really awesome sentence starters. I want to, I'm going to, I will, I might. And use the vocabulary from the book about the things that are goals. Then Unit 7, it was great. Question 1, what was your life like when you were in high school? Or maybe I will ask you, what was your life like when you were in middle school? What was your life like when you were in elementary school? What did you do? Okay, so this question, when I was in high school, I met my friends after school and we played computer games. Or when I was in high school, I studied all the time. I didn't play any games with my friends. Okay, so make some sentences about high school life. Oh, did you have many friends? Did you play sports? What music did you listen to? What was your favorite movie? Okay, so make past tense questions to ask each other about life at that time. And then the next question, what was a time you gave or received a good gift? So tell me about some good gift. And you can give the gift or maybe you received the gift. I don't know. And what did you do last weekend? Again, maybe I will ask you last weekend or last month or last year. What did you do? And what was a great party that you went to, and what was a time when you felt angry, or what was a time when you felt happy? So these are all questions from your textbook. Maybe you will have 3 questions only. Maybe you will have 5 questions if your conversation ends. That's okay. So if I ask you, would you like to be rich someday? What will you do with the money? Oh, here we go. Would you like to be rich? I made a mistake. Would you like to be rich someday? What will you do with the money? And you say, yes, I want to be rich. I will buy a nice house. And your partner says, oh, where do you want to live? Oh, I want to live in Busan. Oh, really? Me too. How about you? Do you want to be rich someday? What will you do? Oh, I want to be rich. Yes, I will buy a car. Oh, what kind of car? Oh, I like a Mercedes. Really? Yeah. Oh. So maybe the conversation just stops and that's the end and you can't think of anything more. That's okay. Then we will choose the next question. We will choose another question. Okay? I don't want you to feel stress and feel like, oh my God, it's terrible. We will just continue to choose more questions. Any time is okay. All the time is okay. It doesn't matter how long. I want you to think about using the textbook words and textbook grammar and making good sentences. I don't care how many sentences, but just making good sentences and using the textbook that we practiced in the chapters. Okay? So hopefully this video can help you understand the test a little bit more. I will post your test schedule and your partners, so please look for your test schedule and your partners. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.